Hello everybody, welcome to the class of political science. Already I did discuss the first topic of our syllabus, freedom and liberty. Today I will discuss equality and its different dimensions. What are these? They are a powerful and moral political concept. Equality is a powerful moral and political concept. The 17th and 18th century concept means the time of French Revolution 1789 to 1799. The paradoxes of equality means equality versus inequality, and the practical implications like apartheid, like social, political, cultural inequalities such and such. First of all, why I am going to discuss it as a powerful moral and political concept? Because this kind of theory inspired mankind from the ancient time. We know that every social concept, political concept, or even scientific concepts did take birth from Greece, from Roman civilization. So for that reason, from the time of Athens and Sparta till the time of the liberation movement or salvation movement of India till 1947, this huge time spectrum is going to be inspired by the concept of equality. According to these theorists, equality may be a part of considered when you will be in higher class, then you will see equality is going to be reflected into the theory of liberalism as well as utilitarianism. This concept is given by Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau, Thomas Paine, Jefferson, Herbert Spencer, and such and such. It is inspired mankind and human civilization. Why? Because according to this theory, all human beings are created by God. So equality somehow is cladded by the concept of religion theory. As the protagonists of this theory declare that all human beings are going to be created by God, and God himself or herself is the concept of equality. Why? Because God is not unequal to anybody, irrespective of caste, religion, creed, gender. God has created people equally. But when these human beings or people come under the control of state and social institutional authority, diversification starts, and this is what the concept of God creation gradually declined. In 17th and 18th century, it is a very important turning point of this chapter. During French Revolution, the French revolutionaries did give stress on human rights, and that was proliferated by the concept of equality, freedom, fraternity, and justice. Why? Because the French revolutionaries did fight against the feudal lords as well as monarchy. It is not only in French Revolution. As a student of history, if you are going to the concept of American civil movement, civil disobedience movement of India, the movement of freedom struggle of India, the greatest movement of China, the 1719 Bolshevik movement, and so many movements all over the world which did take part or occur were reflecting and manifesting the ideas of equality. You see the Indian Constitution, they did write the founding fathers very prominently. We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a socialist, secular, democratic republic. What? Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The very important core is secular. Very important core is democratic, republic, socialist and sovereign. These are all ancillary concepts of equality. I did say in my class, in my previous class, you could remember better, I did give a very famous slogan of Greek philosopher Aristotle. What did it say? I am going to repeat again. Man is born free, but everywhere he is under chains. So, the 17th and 18th century concept did give stress on equality in terms of social, political and cultural equality. We may have differences. We may have regional differences, religion differences, conceptual differences. But we should respect each another. That is the main message of equality. If I do not know how to respect you, respect my fellow people, I cannot achieve anything, whether it is equality or whether it is freedom, whether it is justice. Then if the concept of dignity and respect for others and self-respect are going to be destroyed, then the concept of equality will be swallowed by the concept of inequality. And that will be reflected in every part of society, every segment and walks of society, whether it is cultural, social, political, economic. Today, I will give my example in regarding equality and inequality. Why? Because I did say that the main dimension of equality is paradoxes. Paradoxes mean contrapposite. Thesis, antithesis. I did say in my last class discussion, thesis, antithesis means opposite force. That is known as paradox. What is paradox? Theoretically, I can say we are equal, every man is equal, man is born free, everything. But practically, we are suffering from inequalities. Social inequalities, political inequalities, cultural inequalities, everywhere inequalities. So how could we survive? The path of survival is to find out is not very complex matter, but it needs personal inspiration, social inspiration and international inspiration. In this regard, I could remember the name of Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln and so on and so forth. Very practical instances. I can give the name of Mother Teresa over here. From Albania, she did travel to Kolkata, to Darjeeling and give all her fraternity, her love, her passions for the roadside peoples, for the destitutes. It is equality. If I am going to think that I am an Indian and I am only responsible for my fellow people, for the peoples of Bengal, mean I am constricted, I am a narrow person. But when I am going to be a philanthropic or philanthropist, then the concept of equality could touch me. So in that regard, we should avoid the paradox. Though I know it is very difficult to overcome, But still, the paradox is our main constraints over equality that should be overcome. How? A practical example is apartheid. A-P-A-R-T-H-E-I-D. Apartheid, you did know, obviously in class 10 you did read. Most likely not in class 10, in class 9 you did read. In democratic politics, the framing of African constitution, constitutional design, where you did read and listen the story of Dr. Nelson Mandela, how he did fight against apartheid. Apartheid means the fight against white and black, the color discrimination. The discrimination only on the basis of pigmentation. I am brown or yellow or black. That doesn't matter. Matter is I am a human being and I will enjoy all human rights. So please go through your text. I will give a very short and fragmented concept. You will learn so that you could correlate my discussion to your text. Please read NCERT books very, very, very immensely and intensely. So it will be easy task for you. Right? So what I did give for today? Today I did give the concept of equality. It is a powerful moral political concept. The background of 17th, 18th century. The minimum paradox, the elementary paradox of this theory, and the practical implication means apartheid. So I think you will read the text very properly, and if you have any doubt, any clarification you want, please ask me and drop your question at Google Classroom. I will be happy to give reply of your queries. Thank you very much. In next class, we will meet again.